baseball fans, it's Jason. Hope you're doing well. What are the most rabid, crazy, insane fan bases or cities in baseball? I've been to most of the stadiums, and I've enjoyed every experience I've been to. But I've enjoyed every stadium I've been to. But there are four cities in particular that I've encountered the most ridiculous, just crazy fans. Intense, and that's not to mean, I don't mean violence. I mean, although that is part, that is part of it, but it's a combination of the most passionate fans, and that's not to take anything away from any other team or city. Obviously each city and franchise loves their players and whatnot, but I think these four cities represent the combination of passionate and also knowledgeable and completely insane. Okay, so here are the four most rabid fan bases. Okay. In no particular order. All right. Number one, Chicago. Okay, whether it be the White Sox or the Cubs. Knowledgeable fan club, knowledgeable fans. They do have a crosstown rivalry. Wrigley Field is a little bit of an old beat-up stadium, but they love their team. The fans are intense. I've seen hostility there. I've seen the passion there, and I've just seen the intense energy there, particularly in the playoffs. And whether it be the White Sox or the Cubs, Chicago is on the list for the combination of everything. Number two, Boston. Now, being a Yankee fan, I've been treated with pretty good hostility there, and I've been treated with pretty good hostility at another place too that I'll mention as well. But going there, going into Boston or a Boston Yankee game with a Yankees T-shirt or Yankees hat on, you can be in inviting trouble. But again, a very knowledgeable fan base, passionate. They love their team. Obviously, hate the Yankees. Yankees fans for the most part, but they do give respect where it's due. I give them credit. They give credit. Respect for Jeter and Rivera, so I got to give it to them. But that's one intense sports city. Whether from football to baseball to basketball, Boston is a all-around, knowledgeable, intense, passionate city. Okay, so that's number two. And the fans are crazy. Number three, New York. Mets and Yankees. Personally, I've never seen energy like there is in New York. I was at David Cohn's perfect game. I was at David Wells' perfect game. I was at Jim Abbott's no-hitter. I was at the clincher for the 1999 World Series where they won and 2009. I've been to two World Series winning games, ending games, which both where the Yankees won. 2009 particularly. I don't know if you remember this, but in the beginning of the World Series when they played the Phillies, Jimmy Rollins actually said that they were going to sweep the Yankees, and if they were nice, if they were feeling generous, they might let the Yankees win one game. Well, the Yankees beat them 4-2. And I remember after the game, there were people all around the stadium with coffins, and Jimmy Rollins dolls in the coffin, just walking around. Some of them were on fire, so it was crazy. Street lights, fire. They were beaten up. I've never seen anything like it. And again, I've been to multiple games and all different types, no hitters and perfect games. And fortunately, I've been very blessed in that regard. But the World Series, that particular one, the hostility that was shared towards the Yankees and the Yankee fans, they really, really let the Phillies know afterward. And same thing goes for the Mets. Intense fan base. Now, obviously, there was a rivalry between the Yankees and the Mets in most of the National League East. But their fan base is just as passionate, knowledgeable, and hostile as the Yankees fans are. If you sit in the bleachers at Yankee stadiums, you're going to be sitting with the crazies. Same thing is kind of, Citi Field's a little bit different now, but bleacher creatures at Yankee Stadium, they're nuts. So New York is number two. And number one, and again, no particular order, Philadelphia. Another knowledgeable city. Their Eagles fans are absolutely insane. And I'm good friends with a lot of them. and they're Phillies fans. They're also knowledgeable and passionate about their team, and they have no qualms about showing their hatred for other teams, which as a Yankee fan I can appreciate. But at the same time, they love their teams, and they used to be in the Phillies' old football stadium. There used to be a jail in the bottom because people would go to jail at the end of a game or during a game in Philadelphia on a regular basis. This was like a weekly thing. So that goes to show how intense their fans are. But again, passionate, knowledgeable, crazy combination. So those are my 4 cities: Philadelphia, New York, Boston, and Chicago. Now, if you're from whatever city, let me know about your fan base. I've been to almost all the stadiums in all the cities, and I enjoyed every experience. All the stadiums, the fans, they were great. St. Louis, Colorado, Camden Yards, where else? Atlanta, Washington, Minnesota. I've been pretty much every stadium, and I've enjoyed every single one. But if there's any particular thing about your fans, about your team and the fan base that you want people to know, share it in the comments down below. Let's get some dialogue going and see. I want to learn more about the fans of the other stadiums. I've only been in one, Minnesota once, Colorado once for a game. It doesn't really give me a really good idea of what the fans are like and what the environment is. So let me know what you think. You enjoyed this video. If you're a baseball fan, hit that subscribe button. And even if you haven't hit it yet, please hit it. And if you want to watch the rest of my videos, and I put a couple videos out every week, at least 2, hit that notification next to it, and then you'll be able to see all the videos that I put out already. So if you're a baseball fan, this channel's for you, and I'm going to continue to make good stuff. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that thumbs up. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and keep an eye out for my next couple videos. My next one's going to be the most beloved teams in baseball. So keep an eye out for that. You're not going to want to miss it. Talk to you later.